Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Bueno. Ale. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I came all the way here too. I missed the bus again. I keep missing the fucking bus, man.
Get there on time.
It's because, yes, right. I don't want to be sitting there under the thing, right? But the thing is that because I have this thing now, I'm like, I miscalculated how much time it would get dressed because it takes me an extra minute and a half now. So all that shit was valuable. Oh, we're starting. Welcome everybody to Fresno Indoor Soccer. You heard the voice, you know we were starting, ladies and gentlemen, with this D3 matchup between Misfits and La Banda. Early on in this one, just under a minute here as the ball goes out of bounds, I believe. We have a stoppage of play here early on. Looks like we're just having a switch of the ball, maybe not enough air in that one, but we will continue. We are back underway. La Banda with possession. Carlos, the goalkeeper, just laying it off. Easy to start this one right here. Sends it up for Irene with a good decoy, but immediately hit with the ball, but now going the other way. La Banda gets it back quickly, though, recuperating that possession swiftly, and now it's Irene trying to protect along the edge wall. That one bounces away. Cayetano. Angel able to hold on to that one, but the subsequent shot is blocked, but La Banda able to recoup that ball very quickly. The time to possession has been pretty good so far for La Banda. The first shot on the game going a bit wide. La Banda, the first one to put a shot not on target, but of the game here, just a couple of minutes. Let's see if they can keep it rolling and get the first goal of the game as well. La Banda on the right wing now. Now to the center once again. The pass across. Angel's there looking for the extra man. That shot coming in so close, and the rebound as well, but that one goes wide. La Banda still holding on to it in that final third, though. They are threatening and looking to pounce and score that first one of the game. Trying to corral it in the corner. Now on the counter, it looks like Misfits. But La Banda again with the ball, not letting go of it for too long. Misfits have not been able to get much on it early on in the first couple of minutes. La Banda right now still trying to find a play, trying to find some space. Dribbling along the middle right there. Finding the shot, trying to curl it in, but on target. The first one of the game, taken in easily by the keeper, though. Battling for it in the midfield. Excuse the time there. We had about a minute of play with the clock stopped, so that might be added on. I'm not sure what they're going to do about that, but We have it rolling once again, and it looks like Misfits are the ones with the ball. But La Banda taking it away. They have the numbers advantage, 3-on-1. And of course, what else could it be? It's the first goal of the game for La Banda. You just knew it was coming, you sensed it, and with the 3-on-1 numbers advantage, it was academic from there. Number 1 on the day. The first goal for La Banda. A couple of minutes into this one. Realistically about 17, not 18 due to the clock stoppage. But we will keep on playing, and La Banda look like they are looking for more. But Misfits immediately putting a shot on of their own. Couldn't get it on target, but it had plenty of pace behind it. But what a ball here, just a bit too much pace behind it. Couldn't get to the end of that one to bury it in the back of the net, but La Banda, like I said, still holding on to the ball. Have not given Misfits many opportunities at all to breathe, let alone get a chance to score. And we have another counter here along that right wing. Trying to hold possession of it. He's able to get him. Shakes his defender loose, but that one was wide open. All they needed was a tap in, and it went wide. A golden opportunity going by the wayside for La Banda. It could have been number 2 on the day, but it's still 1-0. And Misfits want to make them pay for it. La Banda getting the 3 lines call there. It will be for the Misfits. A sequence there where he was able to shake off his defender, get open space, and make the pass. But the finish just not what it needed to be. La Banda still in charge, 1-0. All the way back, the Misfits now are gonna have a kick from that line. Let's see how they treat it. Opts to just play it safe. Opts for possession. The deep shot, not anywhere near. But Carlos trying to get the play started quickly, going the other way. With the shot coming in from Misfits, once again, not close. But starting to get warmed up a little bit now as the time goes on in this first half. Starting to get a little bit more comfortable and getting more space to get those shots off. La Banda have been dominating the game statistically, but the score still only reads 1-0, and you know that anything can happen from there as Irene takes a left-footed shot going towards the near post. The goalkeeper was able to take that one and handle it pretty easily. Misfits now wanting to look to get something going, but immediately La Banda on the other end. That kick had some danger to it, but just a bit too far wide. Plenty of pace on it, not enough precision. But they're still looking for that second one. It might come here. They have it. Yes, they do. Number 2. It is a goal for La Banda. And they widen that lead just a little bit more here with under 15 minutes, says the clock. But remember, I'm not sure if they're going to take that extra minute into account that the clock was stopped. But ladies and gentlemen, 2-0 is your score. Misfits trying to get one back with a good save by Carlos there to keep that one at bay, but trying to get it out of the area. But La Banda on the counter. Now it's 3-on-3. Are they going to get a chance here? A good defensive play to get in front of that one, not letting the goalkeeper get a touch to it. But La Banda still holding on to it. What a pass off the wall. Way to find his man in the area, but not able to turn around. Trying to get the shot off, but it looks like he caught some ankle as well. It's going to be a foul. The whistle blows. It looks like he's a little shaken up. think he's going to be all right, but definitely. The game restarts here, and it's Carlos making the pass, trying to get the La Banda attack going, trying to make that lead even wider, up by 2 at the moment. A couple of good goals, honestly, arguably could be more, but it looks like Misfits might have a chance, but just as much as it opened up, it closed the window to score. Irene was there, and you know she's gonna be a wall in front of that defensive line. Excuse me, the wall of that defensive line in front of goalkeeper. Ooh, that one came in, the through ball, and the one-time shot was just a bit off target, but that one was close. La Banda are searching for that third goal. Misfits still looking for their first. Let's see what comes. Right now, it looks like La Banda are going to keep tacking on to that tally if all goes as it is at the moment. Ooh, tried for the audacious shot. He went for it, took the chance, but not enough on it there. I get it. Sometimes you just got to go for it. Oh, that one with the outside foot looked tricky, but the goalkeeper for Misfits was able to handle that one cleanly. Now Irene just playing it back. That one coming in, but La Banda not able to get to the end of it. Carlos coming up a little bit out of his area. Doing a good job there to sense the pressure. Interception there. This could be a goal. Yes, it is. That's number 3, La Banda. Stretching that lead even further. It's 3-0 here with under 11 minutes left to play in this first half. The defensive mistake by the Misfits. The defensive prowess by La Banda leading to that goal right there. And La Banda looking to add on to that comfortable lead at the moment. But we're not there quite yet. Still plenty of time left to play. And you know how quickly the tide can turn here. But right now, it is the Misfits who are looking and need to answer. It is La Banda who has been controlling this game from the first jump. As that one curled in, La Banda was able to keep it at bay. But now they are on the attack. It's 4 against 3. They have the numbers. Tried to cut in there with the dribble move. Not working with the effectiveness that he wanted, but Carlos staying calm in the backfield, able to control the pace of this game so far. A good move to win the round on that outer edge, but the touch was just a little bit too heavy. La Banda having a good season so far, staying above 500 on the winning percentage. Possibly vying for a spot in the playoffs, depending on the outcomes of the matches the rest of this season, but there is a chance, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty good. La Banda! Add another one. That's number 4. Another goal to the board. 4-0 is the score for La Banda. Under 9 minutes left here to play, and they are having their way with the Misfits right now. Everything is falling. La Banda are attacking and they are relentless. Is it going to be 5 before the end of this half? I think so. Still a lot of time left here in this game. Chepa into the game now with the touch and the pass. La Banda have really dominated this game so far. They just need to keep their concentration for the rest of this one if they want to pull out the 3 points. And they are doing exactly that at the moment. Good touch there, the one-time pass. Now to the outside, the wing, but the touch a little bit too heavy. Trying to find some space for the shot. Going to his left, Gadi! Taking the shot, but just a bit too far wide. In that top right corner, he was looking for it. But now Chepa trying to hold the ball. Playing it back. Trying to switch it, but that one just bouncing all the way back to the keeper. La Banda doing a good job applying the pressure. What a through ball, what a pass, what a goal. La Banda are absolutely mopping the floor right now. It's 5-0. What a banger of a goal. An absolute beauty. Teamwork right there makes the dream work. We still have a clean sheet on our hands as well, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an amazing game so far, at least through La Banda's lenses. So let's see if they can keep it going, or if Misfits are finally going to answer back and get their first one on the day. It's been a long day for them, and La Banda are looking to make it longer. The goalkeeper saving them on that occasion, coming out to clear the ball. Trying to shield them, but an interception. The pass was a risky one, and you see why. Oh, that looked like a foul, maybe a slip, says the referee. Didn't see what I saw. But La Banda doing a good job of corralling that defense in on that other half of the field, not letting them really move the ball back and forth. But on occasion, the Misfits do try to get themselves on a counter, but most of the time it ends just like that. Gadi now playing it to Cayetano in that backfield, now sending it up. That through ball is there. Chepa with the shot, but the goalkeeper was able to make the save with the feet. Able to push that one away. Chepa looking for his first one. Gadi with the through ball. Cayetano looking for the shot, but that one was blocked. Good chip pass over. Looking for the space. The shot, he has it! And there it is! Another goal on the board at another tally mark. 6 goals on the day. Mark it 6 with just over 4.5 minutes here in the first half. We are starting to get into blowout territory here, folks. Like I said, Misfits still have a chance to answer, and there's still a lot of game left, but it's not looking good if they keep playing this way. La Banda have not let off the gas pedal either. They have been relentless, scoring for fun, it seems like. But you really have to admire their concentration so far. You know how hard clean sheets are to keep in indoor, and they've done so in the first half. That's a testament in itself to their discipline so far. No matter the level of opposition, a clean sheet is tough. Cayetano now. The pass along the wall. Trying to find Gadi. Ooh, Misfits with some passing now. He has the space. And they get their first one on the day. I thought they might have clumped up there, but she was able to get the shot off far post. And it's their first one on the day with 3 minutes here left in the first half. They finally made their imprint on this game. Let's see if they can get some more going, or if La Banda are not going to be phased. It looks like they are not going to be phased. A shot immediately screaming across the face. A goal had plenty on it. The goalkeeper didn't even see it. Ooh, able to shield along that wall, doing a good job. Eventually taken away though. Misfits really need to clear that ball. La Banda are somehow still putting in shots from those close angles. They're staying calm here in close quarters. Ooh, the Misfits. That one went high up. I almost thought it was gonna be 2 minutes. Almost hitting the ceiling. No, says the referee. La Banda on the prowl. Just a couple minutes here left in this first half. La Banda looking for more. Are they going to get another one before the end of the half? Yes, they are immediately. Right on cue. It's number 7. Tiki Taka right back. Tic-tac-toe into the back of the net. I love it. Absolute beautiful passing. Absolute beautiful play here today. Lucky number 7 for La Banda. 7-1 marks the score. I'm sorry for all my Brazilians. That score might bring back bad memories. Misfits trying to create off the wall. They have a chance here, but absolutely nobody at the end of that one. Carlos letting that one go by. "30 seconds left here to play." La Banda maybe just gonna run out the clock here, but not if Misfits have any say-so. That one bouncing around along in the backfield. Misfits trying to beat the buzzer and get one before the end of the half. But that one is cleared, and it looks like that will be how the first half ends here. Fresno Indoor Soccer La Banda with a 7-1 lead against the Misfits. We will be right back in a couple minutes for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of Fresno Indoor Soccer. The match is La Banda versus the Misfits right now. La Banda handling business, plenty in front, 7-1 is the score. They are the ones in charge as we start off this second half of play here. Misfits already getting started fast, trying to get another one on the board. They still have plenty of time for a comeback if that's gonna be plausible, but I don't know if that's in the cards the way that they have been playing in that first half. La Banda already on the counter. It's 2-on-2. Knowing that they don't need to really press the issue right now. They are in the lead by 6. What a turn to shake his defender. Sending it across. La Banda trying to find some space. Ooh, that turnaround shot, I'm not really sure ever really had a chance. La Banda now, again in possession, which has been the story of the game, the story of the first half. Just attack, 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 relentless pressure, relentless holding of the ball, not letting the Misfits get much possession at all. If they do, it has been a counter and really nothing more. It is where the one goal came from, of course, the counterattack. And when you take shots like that, you're not going to get yourself back into this one very quickly. But who knows, La Banda right now can't keep making mistakes like that. Can't give the ball away. I was mentioning their discipline throughout that first half. They need to carry that over into the second. It's something that a lot of teams struggle with, not just La Banda. Whistle blowing there. Free kick in for the Misfits, not amounting to much. As that ball gets sent all the way down towards the Misfits keeper, but a bad touch right there. A mistake that almost ended in a goal for La Banda. We saw that earlier. A similar mistake ended up in an actual goal that counted. Almost happening again there. Misfits really need to clean up some of this play. La Banda, on the other hand, just trying to maintain their energy, trying to maintain the lead here, knowing that they don't have to go too aggressively, but they are doing it anyway. Another golden opportunity. She needed to put it back, and it wasn't that close to a goal. But somehow it was not to be. 7-1, the score remains. That corner is cursed, I tell you. That back post has some bad juju, friends. Oh, able to make the dribble inward. Savvy play there. On the counter now. Misfits do have the numbers advantage. Are they going to take advantage of it? Gotti able to control that one, play it to his keeper. Again, not much coming of it. It seems like whenever the Misfits have a chance, they don't really see it coming. They don't expect it. Maybe a chance here. They have it in the corner, but La Banda immediately getting numbers back. But that one, plenty of pace on it. That shot coming in, but it was blocked. A good job there by the La Banda defender. In search of that second goal are the Misfits. But now La Banda on the counter, 3-on-1. Gotti took the shot. The goalkeeper was able to make the save. The score again still remains 7-1. But the Misfits are looking to put more on the board on their end. Like I said, 15 minutes left in this second half. That's a lot of time left to play. Like I said, Misfits still have a chance, but they really need to get things going if they want to continue to have a chance. La Banda are not making it easy, especially with moves like that. Irene able to curl back to the outside and take the left-footed shot with a good block there. Misfits in action. Ooh, that left-footed shot and the rebound both look like they could have went, but it's not there, and it's not another goal for the Misfits. They still only have one on their board. And just like that, I didn't even have to say it, you guys saw it. An easy pass to the back post, an easier tap in for number 8. We're closing in on double digits. La Banda tacking on to that lead. That's a few times now that play has worked. Ooh. Trying to catch La Banda off with a shot directly from the center circle. La Banda have been running their plays, playing their game. Not trying to hear anything different, and they haven't. Ooh. Shots coming in. A good save by the Misfits keeper. But they're still threatening, and that one almost went in. La Banda still trying to add more to the board. Irene with the left foot. That one was dangerous. It just didn't curl enough as much as she wanted to, but that one looked like it was going to be top bins. La Banda controlling this one, playing it back to their keeper, knowing that they hold the advantage, knowing that they hold all the marbles here. Misfits putting in some shots. Carlos doing a good job keeping them at bay. Still only one goal on the day for the Misfits. Have not really been too much of a threat in terms of their attacking third. And another one, number 9. You can put it on the board. El Nueve scoring a 9. Excuse me, scoring number 9. As we get restarted here after that goal, forgive me if I don't sound too excited. This one's getting out of hand. Controlling it along the boards, Cayetano! And they put another one back, another one across the face of goal, and another tap in. Absolutely just playing their game, like I said, having their way, and we have hit double digits. It is 10-1. Do the Misfits have an extra player on the field? Yes, they do. For those not aware of the rules, if you're new to indoor, once you go up, I believe it's by 6, you are allowed to have an extra player on the pitch. Therefore, if there's any confusion for the viewers at home as to why the Misfits have an extra player, it is because of the substantial lead that La Banda have accumulated throughout this game. Controlling it along that third, along the wall. La Banda doing a good job there. Have really not had too much of a challenge in terms of creating opportunities to score. As you see it, the score could have easily been double what it is. Cayetano playing it into the middle. Now to the side, an open chance here. The pass back across. They got it in, and it's number 11. We have a 10-goal lead. Another tap-in. It feels like almost half of our goals have came from tap-ins. I'm not sure what's going on with that Misfits back line, but La Banda not having any issues today. And still plenty of time left to play, over 9 minutes. Could feel like a lifetime when you're out there, especially when you know the game can pretty much out of reach, but gotta play through to the whistle. Learn a lot about teams in these kinds of situations. Let's see how both of them approach this. Will the Misfits continue to fight? Will La Banda continue to keep pouring it on? As we see that shot there, too much on it, not anywhere near the net. The Misfits, though, getting a little bit more aggressive in terms of attacking the ball and trying to get some possession in the second half. But it hasn't really amounted to much, not able to take advantage of it and apply it in a useful way, truly. Misfits now with the possible counter, but La Banda again have been doing a good job of all day of getting numbers back, getting players back to defend on those counters. Maybe only a couple occasions that I can think of where they've been outnumbered back there. It speaks a lot to the discipline, as I've said. As that one goes out of play. Gonna be a corner. No, a free kick, excuse me. Misfits have a good chance here. This could be a goal if they play it wisely. And just loses it. A big mistake there. Story of the day, it feels like just another thing to go wrong there. You could see the frustration on his face. Completely the opposite on the other camp, though. La Banda have been enjoying their day. Everybody scoring, everybody getting a piece of the pie. Carlos holding on to that one. Might be the only one with something to say, considering that there's only been one goal. I know that clean sheet's gonna hurt. Another attack here for La Banda. That through ball was a good one, but the finish, not able to get the angle that she wanted. Just a bit behind was the pass, not able to put it in the back of the net. Ooh, Carlos playing that angle really well. La Banda almost tacking on another one to the board, but still in front by double digits. 11-1 the score with just about 6 minutes left here to play. The outcome is all but academic here. We already know what the final outcome is going to be, but not the score. Not much left in this one here. As we wind down to the closing stages of the match, La Banda still looking to tack on some more. Cayetano coming in with the sweeping shot, but it's the rebound shot there that does it, and they get it in. 12 goals on the day. An 11-goal lead for La Banda. controlling this game from start to finish. Without much opposition at all, they are just really closing this one down as the clock closes. As the clock winds down. The goalkeeper for the Misfits thinking he's gonna get involved in some of the action as he slips there. Misfits with a shot there, one of the few on target that they've had. Carlos making a good save there. Playing the angle well. Chepa on the right wing. Good job to poke that one loose once again. Deep shot, and then the rebound coming off of the free kick. La Banda are gonna play to the final whistle. They're gonna score until the very end. Trying for the crazy goal attempt there. Again, not much on it. Really didn't get a clean shot off. Misfits, though, still trying to score, still trying to get their second on the day. It would be inconsequential at this point, but regardless, you have to fight till the final whistle. La Banda that one coming in on that left side. The Misfits, the winger was trying to get a one-time shot off, but not to great effectiveness there. A shot there by La Banda. Irene trying to curl it in with the left foot. Had the open man on the left, but wanted to opt for the chance instead. It doesn't matter. The goal's going to go in anyway. That's 13. A 12-goal lead for La Banda. Just a monster game for them today. Cutting in, now open on that left side. Irene just sweeps it back, puts it back. The goal saying, I can't hear you. She gets her goal with just under a couple of minutes left to play. 14 goals in total for La Banda. Like I said, this one pretty much all but over. The whistle just needs to blow as we are under 1 minute left. A masterclass, a display of scoring ability and defensive discipline. Like I said, Carlos might be a little bit bothered at the end of the day knowing that they could have kept a clean sheet, but ultimately 14-1 is a dominating performance. And ooh, Misfits wanting to make it too. One of the more threatening chances that they've had all day, but still just too wide, not on target. Interception. Misfits might have a chance, and they get one as pretty much the clock expires. That's two. And that will be the whistle. The clock hits the double zeros, and your final score, 14-2, La Banda came in, handled business from the jump, from the first minute all the way to the end. Their record gets just a little bit better as we close in on playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back a little bit later